back to my channel. It's Vlogmas Day 9 and it's all about makeup gifting. I can't wait to share these with you, and as you can see, we're about to do a little bit of a tutorial. One of my favorite things about Christmas is all the beautiful colors. And all the beautiful colors not only translate into the Christmas lights and the Christmas trees and the wrapping paper and all the cool stuff, but they also translate into holiday makeup. And with that, a lot of different companies have come out with tons of options which become quickly overwhelming. That's why I wanted to do today's episode of Vlogmas, where we go over the top 10 items that I personally would recommend to you guys at home. I wanted to make this list based on all sorts of different price points. That way, anyone at home can find something on this list that might appeal to them. It's also going to have some adventurous things and some more tame things. There's a few things in here that you might not necessarily think of when you're doing your makeup routine, but they're totally something that you could use. So, without further ado, I think that we're going to prime our eyelids and get right to this list. To prime our eyelids today, we're going to be using the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. This brings me to number 1 on my list. There is actually a gifting set from e.l.f. and you're gonna like this one. So basically, e.l.f. came out with a few different holiday collection items. And while they do have many and the price points do vary, one in particular stood out to me. And that one was the Rose Gold Look Set. Now, the Rose Gold Look Set has a few items in there that are going to help you to create that perfect look that you might like for the holidays. Now, the palette itself is very workable and will work on all skin tones. It has some shimmery pieces in there that are just gorgeous, and then a few more subtle tones as well. There's nothing really too dark or rich in there that you would be afraid of it, but it doesn't just have eyeshadow, it also has a lip liner, a lipstick, and a baked blush. So you're probably asking yourself at home,
Okay, so what's the price of all of this?
Well, e.l.f. is a very affordable brand. As it is a drugstore brand and they do a lot of their retail sales online now, you can actually pick this up for only $20. $20, not terrible at all. And again, this is a great little set. It comes in a really cute package, so if you're getting this for someone instead of yourself, it's already going to look really nice, and all you have to do is put it in a gift bag and be lazy. Next up, I wanted to touch on another budget-friendly brand, ColourPop. ColourPop has all sorts of different items that have come out in this new series that is all about the coconut, and while that does not seem to be Christmassy, their bronzers are beautiful and they're only $8. I would definitely recommend checking these out because they look so pretty. I swatched a few of them. Gorgeous. I've watched a whole lot of other YouTubers doing reviews on them. They look amazing on pretty much everyone. So this would be the item that I would definitely say, ColourPop for the holidays, $8. You can't pass that one up. No. That's a happy holiday right there. On this channel, you might have realized that we try out some odd makeup, not necessarily always the big guys. I love the big guys, but I also like to think of you guys at home that might not be able to spend $40 or $50 on a palette. So I decided that I was going to try a beautiful holiday palette that I picked up at a very affordable price point of only $5. That's right. Number 3 is going to be finding palettes that are diamonds in the rough. This isn't going to be for everyone, but for those of you at home who want a really beautiful Christmassy themed look, they do have these available. You just kind of have to search them out. This one I found at Five Below. This is the Soft Glam Smoke and Mirrors palette for only $5 at Five Below. I was really excited to try this one because it has some gorgeous holiday colors, and let me just show you. Ooh, isn't that pretty? I'm so excited about trying this palette. I think that typically the shades that you see in here, especially within the glitters, are a little bit more of a high-end look to them. So we're going to see what we have here. Okay, next up on our list, as we dive right into this palette, I would like to add the Lancome box set. Now, a lot of people don't necessarily look into Lancome when they're on social media and go, oh my gosh, yes, I want that palette. But they have a really beautiful palette that is available right now, and I'm kind of obsessed with the packaging. I really think that beauty brands that focus on their packaging really kind of set the tone. I love holiday packaging because it's usually above and beyond. It's so extra, but this one actually has function. So I think that the thing I like about the Lancome brand the most on this particular endeavor is that they give you a $460 value for a very minimal price point. Like, very minimal, and it's pretty much in stock, so you're not going to have to worry about it being one of those super crazy items that you have to go online and do a pre-order for. I think that's nice because you can have it under the tree for the person who's actually receiving the gift instead of just one of those little,
Hey, I got you this, but it's not here yet. Sorry.
moments. You actually get several different items. There are 3 lip products. You also have some skincare. This is going to be available at Nordstrom or on Nordstrom.com, and the actual price is only $68. About these shadows real quick before we move on to the next. This is one color, and it's only, we use the Ambitious right here, and it's really pretty. It's setting a nice tone for this look. My next item that I would definitely recommend is the Kylie Holiday Lip Kit. This is going to be the Try It All kit. It's going to come with several different items. Now, I am not a huge fan of the Kylie Cosmetics line for several different reasons, but I do like this product because for those of you who want to dive in and try something new, this is a great way to do it. This is going to give you, for $49 at Ulta, an eyeshadow duo, a blush, a liquid lip, a liner, and a lip bullet. So for $50 you get all of those items. Usually a lip kit by itself is almost that. So super good deal for Christmas. Now Rihanna had to make this list, so Fenty Beauty is definitely in here. And as we talk about her, we're just gonna dive into this bubbly. It sounds like champagne. Yay! This is going to be the Avalanche All Over Metallic Fenty Beauty. Now these are going to be really, really super pigmented, beautiful, all over body shimmer. They are able to be used on your eyes, your lips, your face, your shoulders, wherever you want to sparkle, you can use this Fenty product. It's $49 and it's going to be amazing. There's 7 of them in the box, and the quality of all of Rihanna's makeup has been so fabulous. I just would love to know, like, why other people don't team up with her lab, because they have great formulas. And yeah, so this is a great deal, $49. There's 7 of them, and the colors are pretty stunning. You can use them kind of throughout the year. Now, my next palette that I would definitely suggest looking into is the Morphe 39L. This is the Hit the Lights holiday collection, and it has some beautiful, beautiful shadows in there. They collaborated with 4 different people to create this, so in the palette, each one of them has like a little line, and that's kind of neat. I think that it's great that they're reaching out to new influencers and really trying to build up some different looks. I feel like sometimes that they get stale when they continue to use the same people, and so this just gives them a little bit of a different vibe. Perfect timing for the holiday, and the palette's $42, but it is a very large palette. It's an artistry palette, so it's a big boy. On this, I like the fact that it does have the mattes, and then it also has the shimmers. I believe that all Christmas palettes or all holiday palettes should have a few shimmers, just to kind of shake it up a little bit. This is going to be available, of course, on Morphe.com, but you will also be able to find this at Ulta and Morphe stores. I think I'm going to put a little bit of this Unspoken up on top of this to kind of thin it out a little bit, and then also to blow out the edges just so it's a little bit softer looking. So let's just get right into this Unspoken. Now, another palette that I wanted to kind of compare this one to is the Tati Beauty. This is going to be one that I would like to put on the list, but unfortunately it is sold out, so it's not available again quite yet. If you want to have something that is one of those little slips you can put under the tree, the Tati Beauty palette is for you. I'm just saying. It's gorgeous. It does have some beautiful shades that are somewhat similar to this in that they have the beautiful metallics and then also the matte shades. I will say though, from swatching the Tati palette, that it is way more creamy than the $5 palette. Obviously. This one's going to be absolutely beautiful, and it is her volume 1, so I can't wait to see what she puts out for volume 2, 3, 4, 5. There was a lot of controversy around the holiday palettes, and I believe that Tati's palette is one of those that kind of works out for everybody. It's not like a crazy color story that's like only for those who can really work with makeup. It's going to give you more natural tones, and so if you're a person who likes to have a more natural look or just something that's very workable for day to day, the Tati palette is for you. But if you are willing to do a pre-order, you can do so, and it is $48 for 24 beautiful shades. There are sequin shimmers, there are metallic shifts, there are matte shades, and it's a really pretty palette. If you look at the swatches that are right here, oh my gosh, I just want to go play with it. But again, it is on back order, so keep that in mind. Now we're going to dive into Bay, because all of us need a Bay at Christmas, and I'm going to deepen out the corners with Bay. Next up on my list is going to be something that you might not think of when you think of gifting at all, and that is an SPF. I know, right? This should be in the skincare video, you might be thinking, but there is actually a really phenomenal SPF, and I'm going to use it in just a moment. It is by Coola, and it is a setting spray. So you can do your makeup for your holiday party or just for being out and about, and then set your makeup with this wonderful SPF. A lot of times we do forget that when we're outside in winter months, we can actually get a worse sunburn than during the summer months. Those clouds are nasty little devils. And so using a SPF setting spray is an easy way for you to just pop on some sunscreen and go out the door without having to worry about too much. Now, I have been using this for a little bit now, and I do love it. It has a nice fragrance to it, nothing too heavy. It goes on extremely well, and I think that it's going to last me quite a while because I only have to use a few little squirts and it coats my entire face because the sprayer is actually spot on. So it works out pretty well. The cost of this is about $31, so I would hope it works out really well. I have again been wearing it for a while, haven't had any problems with my skin getting sunburned, and I am extremely prone to sunburn. If you've watched my travel series, you know that. Number 10 is BH Cosmetics, where you can find all sorts of bundles of awesome stuff. And I love their website because they actually have it broken down by price point. So if you can spend $10, they have something for you. If you can spend $20, again, they have something for you. And then they have this area called the Splurge. And in the Splurge, they have these gifting sets that range between $25 and $40. Still not bad. In this one set in particular, though, I really want you to check out because it is amazing, and I can speak from experience on this one because I actually use one of the items pretty regularly that's in this kit. Listen for it. You're gonna want to remember this. You might even want to write it down. This is called the Haul for the Boss Babe. All of us at home who are hardworking, who get out there and do our thing every day, we are those boss babes. We run our life no matter what we're doing, and we need to look fabulous while doing it, so they have created a bundle for us. Bundle is usually a $64 value, but they have it available for $32 on their website. It is worth a look for sure. Included are 10 different brushes, a highlight and contour palette, and this bad boy. I love this palette so much. This is the Ultimate Mattes collection, and I have used so much of this product, even though you can't tell because I keep it in pristine condition because I love it so much. You can create pretty much every look under the sun using this palette, and it's absolutely gorgeous. I love that this palette in particular has some bright sunny colors that I can use during spring or summer, but it also has those warm fall tones, so it's really pretty. $32 for the entire kit though. 10 brushes, that little contour and highlight palette, and then this, that is a steal of a deal, which is why I left it for number 10. now that we have gone through our 10 things, I want to go ahead and wrap up this eye look, and I wanted to pay full attention to this step because this is the step that's going to be everything to us. We're going to use this beautiful glitter. Oh, wow, that's gorgeous. I'm going to lay something down so it will stick because I do notice that although it does cling to my finger, it also sheds off. So I want to add a tiny, tiny bit of concealer so I'm not going to have glitter face all day long. Okay, we're going to apply just a little bit of this to the lid here. Oh my goodness. For $5, I'm actually like loving this. Sometimes it isn't about how much you spend as much as it is the experience that you can have after spending it. So I definitely recommend playing in makeup, even if it's a cheap $5 palette. This is definitely different than the Tati palette though. The glitter is not as pronounced. So you do have to dip back in multiple times. I don't know if you guys can see this, but it definitely has tons of fallout. So it's gonna take a lot of cleaning up to do this, but I am willing to take the task and have a little fun with this. Okay, so since we put together most of our look now, I wanted to kind of give my thoughts on the $5 palette. While we're at it, might as well give you a little heads up and review. This one right here, gorgeous palette, absolutely loved all the colors. The glitter, as you can see, has some issues. It just kind of falls off the eye. I would definitely have to use a glitter glue to use this particular palette with these two shades right here. Otherwise, the palette looks great. It's not quite as creamy, obviously, as like the Tati palette or the BH palette, but it is a really nice palette, and these are gorgeous. Right here, these are nice highlight shades, so I will definitely be popping on a little bit of highlight using this eyeshadow palette. Like, I like a palette that I can get multiple uses out of. So I'm going to go ahead and show you my lashes that I'm going to be putting on today, tell you a little bit about them, and then we're going to highlight and put on lashes and get out the door for our little holiday event. I said there were going to be 10 items on this video, and we've covered all 10 of those. So why are we still talking about this? Because there's a bonus item! There's a bonus item, guys! This one is something that you can definitely use as a stocking stuffer or just stock up for yourself. It is very inexpensive, under $5. It is the Naked Lashes by Ardell. This is a brand new product that Ardell has come out with. We're all familiar with their tried and true long, beautiful lashes. Their super volume, demi-wispies, all sorts of things like that, even the magnetic lashes. But these are their new line for the everyday girl, for everyday wear. They have 5 different lengths. That means that there is something for everyone. When you want to look natural, you don't want to look like you have a big lash band or have people looking at you saying, are those eyelash extensions? Instead, you want to be able to just get something, put it on, go out the door, and feel like your best self. And I feel like Ardell is really focusing on that. These have an Invisiband, so they blend right in. They are lightweight. They feel phenomenal. I don't even realize I'm wearing them most of the time whenever I put them on, but I did want to go ahead and share these with you as a bonus item. So if you yourself need some lashes for the holidays, or you're wanting to do some stocking stuffers for your friends, this is a great one. Okay, this is what the little packaging looks like. As you can see, it's just a really pretty, simple packaging. These are the 423s, so these are going to be the longer ones. And as you can see, they kind of cut out to the side a little bit, so they get longer and more voluminous. I love them. Voluminous is a weird word today. But as you can see here, look, the band itself is clear. You only see where the lashes adhere to it. So we're going to loosen it up just a little bit. I love doing this. It's so satisfying. Now it's glue time. Now with these, you're not going to want to use a black glue because they have a clear band that kind of defeats the purpose. I could wear these with or without liner. I have put on liner today, but I have worn them natural and not been able to see where the band is whatsoever. A couple ways that you can apply your glue. I do not like to put the clear glue on the invisible band. I feel like sometimes it leaks down into the lashes and that does make it a little bit more pronounced. So for me personally, I love the Ardell clear glue because it has a nice doe foot on it. And then I actually apply it directly to the lash line. I know, it's kind of backwards for most people, but it does allow me to manipulate them better and also not have glue going all over my face if I'm having a not so coordinated day. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna apply just a tiny bit of the glue directly to the lid, give it a second to become tacky, and then we're going to apply our lashes. And we'll just touch them up just a little bit by blending our lashes into our fake lashes, our little falsies, with a little bit of the Ardell mascara. I like to just push at the bottom of the lash line to push my natural lashes upwards so they blend a little bit more seamlessly. Now we're going to finish out our look by going back into here, having a little bit of that highlight, and then do our final thoughts. I think this one is a really pretty cast. It has like a unicorn color to it, which I think is awesome. I'm just gonna add it like right here. Just a little, you see that? It pops just a little. I'm gonna take it down the bridge of our nose. Okay. And then we're gonna bring it in right here. Ooh, nice shift. Just gives us a nice little tad bit of glow. I always like to put a tiny bit up here just where my brow bone kicks over because I pick up light there, and if I don't highlight it, I miss out. Cupid's bow. And then we'll go over just a little bit more because we want to pop. There we go. So we now have a completed holiday look using our $5 palette that we picked up just to try it out. I do recommend, again, play in makeup, have a good time, and if you're looking for something just to try out new things, $5 palette. There were some hits and misses in this palette. The glitters were definitely a miss. I would definitely need glue for those to work correctly. And I do have some absolutely amazing glitter glue that I love from Moonshatter. I will probably be integrating that into the next application of this glitter because it's all over my face. I'm just gonna look like a glitter ball today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the 10 things that I would definitely recommend you picking up for the holidays based on my own impressions of the makeup itself. Gorgeous, beautiful, amazing colors are coming out this season and they are ready for the taking. So if you're gifting for someone else or you happen to be wanting to just pick up something for yourself because you feel like you've been naughty and you might not get anything for being nice, let's set our makeup using our Coola spray and get out of here. This is what it looks like and here we go. Woo. If you liked today's video, I hope you will check out all of the other Vlogmas. If you have missed out on other episodes, you can find them in the description box below. That is going to be all of the episodes leading up to today, which is day 9 of Vlogmas. I hope that you will check out all of Vlogmas this year. I am having so much fun doing all of these DIYs and sharing my favorite holiday with you. Again, I'm Bunny, and this is Bunny Tries Everything. Merry Christmas. I hope you're having a wonderful holiday season.
Why do you not have to set? You're so pretty.